Have you ever tried so hard to be perfect that your hands started shaking? Thane was 17 when he learned that trying harder doesn't always mean trying better. He was an apprentice in a small pottery workshop at the edge of a town under the guidance of old Rowan, a potter whose hands had shaped clay for 40 years. Every morning, Thane sat at the wheel before sunrise. He told himself the same thing every day. Today, the pot has to be perfect. No cracks, no flaws, nothing that looks like failure. So he pushed. He spun the wheel fast, pressed his thumbs hard into the clay, forced the walls of the pot to rise quickly, the way he imagined a real potter should. And when the pot came out of the kiln with a thin crack running down its side, Thane's stomach dropped. He smashed it against the workbench and started again. The next day, he tried even harder. He skipped his lunch. He skipped his rest. He told himself that a good potter doesn't need breaks, that pausing was just another word for falling behind. He spun the wheel faster than before, but this time the clay cracked before it even reached the kiln. It simply split in his hands as if it were tired of being rushed. Thane sat back on the cold floor of the workshop, clay drying on his fingers, and for the first time he let himself cry. He thought the cracks meant he wasn't good enough. He thought resting meant he was weak. That's when old Rowan walked in, holding a small bowl. It was old, clearly repaired more than once. Thin golden lines ran across its surface like little rivers, tracing every place it had once broken. "This bowl has been mended 5 times, Rowan said quietly, sitting beside him. "And it holds water better than any bowl I have made new." Thane looked at it, confused. "But it's cracked." "It was cracked," Rowan said. "Now it's marked. There's a difference." He turned the bowl slowly in the candlelight. Clay remembers how it's treated, Thane. Rush it and it breaks trying to keep up. Rest it, let it settle between each shaping, and it grows strong enough to hold fire, water, weight, anything. He set the bowl down and looked at the boy. "You've been treating yourself the way you treat your clay, pushing before you're ready, punishing yourself for cracking under pressure you built yourself." Something in Thane's chest loosened, like a held breath finally let go. The next morning, he did something different. He sat at the wheel, shaped the clay slowly, and when it needed rest, he let it rest, covered, quiet, untouched, before returning to it hours later. He worked with patience instead of pressure. And for the first time, he didn't measure the pot by whether it was flawless. He measured it by whether it was honest. When it came out of the kiln, there was a small hair-lined mark near the base. Not a failure, just a memory of a knot in the clay that had always been there. Thane didn't smash it. He filled the mark with a thin line of gold lacquer, the way Rowan had taught him, and set it on the shelf beside the old bowl. It wasn't perfect. It was whole. Friend, maybe you've been trying to rush yourself into being flawless, spinning faster, skipping rest, punishing every crack as if it proves you're not enough. But you are not clay that has to come out of the fire without a single mark. You are allowed to rest between the shaping. You are allowed to hold your cracks in gold instead of hiding them. You don't have to be finished to be whole. You just have to keep showing up at the wheel, gently, one slow turn at a time. If this story gave you something today, stay a little longer, breathe a little slower, and if you'd like more moments like this, tap like and subscribe. It helps this quiet space keep growing. Goodbye for now, friend.